Hey guys, what's going on? FLMUpon here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Since we last left off, there's been a few things that happened, but the main thing is that, well, for last stream anyways, we ended up doing a circle around the Varnhold territory, at least for the first time. And we managed to solve some disputes and troubles, or at least find out that there are some that exist around the land. For this stream, we are going to be handling the disputes in Varnhold itself, and seeing what we can do from there. So, without further ado, let's just get into things, and let's keep it simple. Keep it clean. So, you may realize that, or at least some of you may realize, that I had a stream where I skipped by accident. Oh, right. Also, there is this, but that's besides the point. But I'll explain it right now, actually, while I just reorganize here.
Be halted.
So, to explain, I was very busy on Wednesday, just life stuff. I didn't have the time to stream, so I apologize for that. So that is just basically all I can really say there. So if you're curious why I didn't stream on Wednesday, that's the reason. I'm usually very busy on Wednesdays for reasons or another.
We do it my way.
Or at least on a bi-weekly schedule. As for why we are currently here, specifically, well, you know what, actually, before we do move on, let's actually load the autosave, and let's set up spells, because I don't think I did that. Alright, spellbook. Alright, so Helga, you are fine for now. Alright, you're good as well. Okay. Do a quick save then. Well, no. Let's just keep going. But yeah, no. To explain why I'm here currently, the biggest reason is actually just because I do believe that there was no possible way to save in the position I was in, so I have to speed through a little bit of the content here, and I will try and my best to follow the same path that I did before. Alright, we go with the charge, I believe, which... No, it was a success last time, if I'm not mistaken, so we're going to reload that. I normally wouldn't save scum, but to follow the correct order of events, I am going to have to do a little bit of save scumming. So, I apologize if you dislike that, but it's just to make sure the story is, you know, fine and dandy. Okay, come on. Alright, charge, succeeds. Alright. Alright, now we can go.
I do not like that Gunderson. Even if he is not a spy, and mind you, I still have my doubts. Vagabonds like him always bring trouble.
I can't keep all the vagabonds from breaking their necks in the ruins. At least if he finds something interesting, he'll bring it to us, not Brevoy.
But yeah, it's annoying that I have to do it this way, but it's not like I have much of a choice. Like, it refused to save when I tried, so yeah. Anyways. I guess we just wait. I've already been through this conversation.
Listen to me, you naive boy. Yes, we are bargaining chips to them. That is exactly what I... Exactly.
Alright, I've already done that.
Do not... While get...
I can't
Alright, there we go.
believe my ears.
Done.
That's the history.
Now we should be back where we are at, I do believe. And yeah, we've got 3 quests ahead of us. One, we've got to talk with Keffel and Maker Varn and all that jazz. But anyways. Alright, we got shield, we've got greater invisibility, which is going to definitely help us in the near future, most likely. We're definitely going to need to rely on enlarged person, though, or some other spells like that.
After the quarrel with Keffel, you mentioned some letters that gave you a headache. You mind if I ask what that's about?
I received a letter with some threats. You do know how letters with threat make me laugh. Mager doesn't laugh, but suddenly articulates each ha, emphasizing his dark mood. As if this whole government headache wasn't enough, now there's another contender from Bavoy, scheming for their own piece of pie. I wonder why he dislikes the alliance between Varnhold and the Baronry of Shrike Hills. Here, read it if you like. Baron Mager Varn, I'm writing to you as your ally and well-wisher. The reason for my letter is the lack of foresight in your actions. You're trying so hard to become friends with the ruler of Shrike Hills Baronry. You invite your neighbor to pay you a visit. You even send rich gifts. Have you nothing more to do in your lands? I strongly recommend you stop flirting with an upstart person and turn your gaze into the affairs of the day. You are trying to cross the path with powerful forces that can reach you even in your own castle. You should know your place. With wishes and of good health and calm sleep, your friend. Huh. I'm not certain of the author, but I can make a guess. A few years ago, the mother of this little rat hired us to find him, remember? From the moment we met him, I wanted to tie him to a tree in the forest and leave overnight, just to teach him a lesson. If he wasn't the heir of one of the greatest houses in Bavoy, I would have done just that. Maybe something good would have come of that little rat.
What can you say of Willis Gunderson? What does your mercenary gut tell you?
Gunnar himself doesn't bother me. It can't hurt to have him in the Baronry. We still don't have much entertainment here, and the lad is a free circus show for everyone who cares to watch. But it's that bracelet. You know how I sent scouts to retrace Gunderson's steps, and they couldn't find any sign of him? That's one hell of a location. Hills, mountains, gorges, and 1,000 caves. If he lied about where he found it, we'll be looking for his true origin for years. And I don't like it. And I know about a dozen unhappy stories that began with an unknown ancient relic suddenly appeared. That's why I'm writing our western neighbor in the Shrike Hills. Maybe they have a good sorcerer or historian who can help us puzzle what that bracelet is.
I have to go. Things to do, you know how it is.
So long, my friend. Come back soon. Either on business or just a chat over a cup of wine. Alright, let's talk with Keffel next.
Oh, that Mager. I'm so angry with him. Why do I still bother? I should have left the party after that idiocy in Ustalov. Or at least after the debacle in Mivon. If I had any sense, I would have never gotten involved at all. What do you think about this Gunderson?
I cannot see any point in keeping that loafer in the capital. To hear him singing about his questionable feats at the tavern and flirting with anything that moves. People like him can be helpful. Out there in the ruins where they crawl around discovering interesting facts and useful items. I would give him a half-empty purse, perhaps even a bit of magical gear, and send him back out on the road. If fortune favored him, he might return with something interesting. If not, then good riddance. And that bracelet he scrounged up is, in fact, quite interesting itself. It is not magical, no, but it may point to an ancient Cyclopean treasure,
and riches far worth more than gold. I would like to show this artifact to a knowledgeable historian, but where are we to find one in this backwater? You wanted to talk about something. What is it, Keffel? Yes, that puffed up fool Varn is destroying this baronry faster than we can build it. An alliance with our western neighbor is madness, and now he's sending them gifts. He takes resources we work so hard to obtain, and which are so scarce around here, and gives them away freely to our principal adversary. You often back me in arguments. Maker respects your opinion. Perhaps together we can talk some sense into him? Maybe it is better that I retire. Or should I stand watch as everything I have built after many years crumble to ruin? I know not what to do with him, or even how to talk to him. Tell me, what do you think of all this madness? Maker's diplomacy may yet play into your plans. If he convinces our neighbor that we're friends, they'll drop their guard, and we can attack by surprise. Or we can even unite and attack against Rosslyn together. Ah, yes, this is true. But if we do enter an alliance with them against the Aldori, then we will never take Silverstep. And I do so wish to have a mansion on its shores. And you know Varn. He's not the kind to make alliances only to backstab later. Perhaps we should send an instigator to our neighbors to persuade them to attack us first, to give us a cause for annexation. I need to think. I have to go now, Keffel. Good luck on that. Yes, you and I are both busy people now. Ha, what a joke. To be advisors to a baron who is doing everything in his power to destroy his own state. Well, at least we can take advantage of the opportunity. Or try to, anyways. We'll see. It's hard to say with Varnhold as it is. But hey, we'll try our best. That's the most we can probably do, I figure. Alright, let's sell a bunch of our stuff now. Ingash, let us... show me your wares before we do anything else. Alright, do we need anything first and foremost? Short swords, daggers... I mean, a +1 dagger would be a pretty decent replacement for Henry's weapon. We'll give him the dagger for now. Price in descending order, naturally. Mager Varn, you've got the shock dagger. Actually, hold on. If I replace that, then I can get the shock dagger for Henry. That way he has a bit more damage to his attacks. At the very least, elemental damage, so it's not going to be bad. Armor-wise, nothing worth keeping. How about enchantments? We got enough rings, so we can sell some, but we'll probably give the Ring of Protection over to Jack now. Oh, no, wait, he has places of deflection. He doesn't need those rings. Okay, I think that's it then. We'll just sell the rest to Ignesh. Let's offer everything we don't need. Quickly sell everything that we do have here. Respectfully. Huh. Okay. What is this filter? It don't matter. Alright, let's sell the changer, I believe. Who has proficiency in chain shirts? Maria doesn't need it. Varn will be keeping his. Alright, let's just sell all these then.
At the very least, it'll decrease our weight significantly. There we go. We don't need these rings anymore. And now we've got 15k to work with. Alright, price in descending order. No, in ascending order. Okay, we've got Cloaks of Resistance and Rings of Protection. I think the key thing we want more than anything is Cure Light Wounds. So we'll get a bunch of potions to make up for that. We don't need Mage Armor, I don't think. So we'll ignore those. Scrolls of Challenge Evil. I'm sure some things could be useful, but nothing we need here.
Tell me my fortune.
The old man hides the money away and takes out a handful of bizarre dice with different numbers of sides and squiggly marks instead of numbers. He shakes the dice in his wrinkled, trembling hands, casts them and studies the result for a long time, moving his lips in silence and quickly counting on his fingers.
Beware, General. Death walks close behind you. Be vigilant, and do not turn your back upon the dead. If you hope to evade it, you must throw it off your trail. Make yourself a charm of a horse's mane and a lizard's tail, and wear it about your neck at all times. But, if instead you wish to meet it on the battlefield, and defeat it in a fair fight, then wrap a dog's skin around the handle of your sword.
Okay. I guess the best course of action would be... Well, I don't think I can get any of these, but... Oh well.
I'm looking for a troublemaker who has been stirring up the people to riot. Have you seen her?
Oh, I saw her. Yes, I did. She picked my pockets clean. But it's alright. A pocket is not a belly. If they cut it, you can stitch it up and fill it again. But the thing she stole won't be good for her. No, they won't. She invited a trouble upon herself, silly girl.
I have to go.
Go wherever you want. But you can't get away from your fate. No. As you leave, the old man keeps mumbling something incoherent. I see. It's concerning, but alright. Hey, Shirley. I need some equipment. Show me what you have. Let's see, what we got. Price in ascending order, I guess? Let's see, what we got. Belt of Giant Strengths and Alluring Charismas. There's the Heart of Ira, but we don't need that, I don't think. We could do with some headbands, I think. Or belts. Let's see. Who's got what? We'll need to give Henry a Belt of Mighty Constitution. So we'll get one of those. And I guess we could get a Belt of Giant Strength. That would be sensible, at least. Yeah, let's get a Belt of Giant Strength. And we've got 2,000, so we can probably invest into an Amulet of Natural Armor, or 2 Cloaks of Resistance. I think for the sake of everybody, 2 Cloaks of Resistance would be a bit better. There we go. Alright, so Belt of Strength for Jack, to give himself an increased bit of damage into hits. Belt of Constitution for Henry, to increase his health for survivability. And I guess we will give the Cloak to Henry, because he'll need the saves just in case. And we'll give it to Helga as well, because she'll need a cloak to resist some unnatural effects, if it comes down to it. Okay. Well, the only reasonable way I can see about finding this person is, well, going in here. That seems the most sensible, anyways. A zombie jester, okay. A zombie jester, okay. I had a report that a troublemaker from Galt was seen here. Yes, that scumbag. We've seen her a lot like her. She wandered in here, talking about tyranny and justice, when really she was just looking for something to steal. She came in with a small group. I think they were from the farm that's near the town. They sat here for a long time, saying things that made me sick to hear. First they were talking about Ignash the sorcerer, saying that he was a bloodsucker tricking the simple people. Then they talked about how to get into the armory to get some weapons. They decided they couldn't manage it, too many guards. But then they remembered there would be pitchforks and scythes in the barn. In the end, they started talking to people, trying to stir them up for a riot, but nobody would listen. I showed them the door and sent word to the treasurer right away. I don't know where they went. I think they said something about fishermen on the river. Do something for her, for Desna's sake. Kick her so hard she rolls back to Galt. Otherwise she'll wind up some fools and they'll burn down the whole town. We'll talk to the people, but you best go find out where she is and what she's doing. I have to go then. Thank you. Come back any time. We'll save you a bottle of something worthy of a general. Alright, cool. Alright, how's you doing, Willis? Dressed in clean clothes, shiny boots, and in full accessory, Willis Gunderson looks more jovial than he did when you met him on the road. Ah, there you are, my lord. What a pleasure it is to see you again. Tell me about yourself. Oh, I'm quite the boring person, believe me. Willis's tone makes it clear that he's joking. Boredom has led me to learn a dozen ancient languages, decipher a trove of ancient manuscripts and chronicles, and riddle out the locations they mention and the relics hidden there. In between these rather boring tasks, I've written down a few brilliant novels and a dozen poems. Indeed, I had to flee this backwater from my admirers and fans. I do hope no one here knows the name Willis Gunderson, or I shall have to flee again. Fame, I'm afraid, is the most boring thing in the world. So what brings a scientist, traveler, and researcher of antiques to our savage lands? I was led here by some information I discovered while translating the writings on an ancient stone panel. Willis's eyes burned with excitement. It was a heavy granite slab the size of a door, but a mere pocket notebook for the ones who made their marks on it. Ancient Cyclopses. It was they who wrote the inscriptions on the slab. Ancient Cyclopses, unlike today's poor savages, were darkly clever. They maintained their brilliant civilization through dreadful magic. And what was written on this slab? Nothing terribly significant. It describes Cyclops settlements across the Tor of the Lebanese, and mentioned that incredible magic treasures have been stored there in the past. But that was thousands of years ago. There's scarce a chance that anything remains today. Even that bracelet I found was hardly anything more than a valuable knickknack. But even if I don't find any real artifacts, I'll continue my search, in the name of science. I see. I'm happy to tell you whatever you like. So you're gonna write a book about us? Oh, we're well beyond that. I've already started. Your comrades from the Varnhold host already gave me all the background I need to flesh out the first few chapters. I'm still thinking of a title, but the chapters are about your encounter with centaurs near the city of Hollow Eyes. Will be called Ripples on the Water. Poetic, relevant to the location, and it foreshadows mysterious events to come. I heard that Jubileus Marthopel was visiting your western neighbours. I don't know anyone who still attends his lectures or reads his articles. The obnoxious gnome has never managed to do without making sarcastic jokes, at the expense of his own audience. But never mind. How unfair would it be if a well-known publicist showed interest in one newborn baronry, while leaving its neighbour, our sweet and slightly wild Varnhold, out in the cold? Do you now see how lucky you are that Willis Gunderson himself has paid Varnhold a visit? What? Jubileus Narthopol himself in our lands? Willis exhales in indignation, then stares at the floor. This was rude, my good lord. You might as well as have at least pretended to be just impressed by me as by him. But fine, as you please. Willis Gunderson has yet to show what he's worth. And what kind of character will I be in your book? You will be the assistant to the main character, Baron Varn. But don't despair. Usually supporting characters are loved all the more, and they get into all sorts of fun that the main character simply couldn't be forgiven for. You know what, Jack Nick? I think you'll make the most charming character in the book, and after it's a smashing success, they'll be begging me for more. Perhaps I'll make you the main character in the series. Alright then, well. Don't you have any more questions? Willis, how about we discuss antiques and relics in a more private setting? There are quiet rooms upstairs. Oh wait, no, hold on. No, don't do that, no. Have you seen the Galton troublemaker? The one who started the uprising in the city? Indeed I have. I was just telling me friends here about that touching sign of friendship and affection that Baron Varn showed me. When these troublemakers came in with their silly talk, I had to spend a few minutes explaining to the lady how ridiculous her messages are, and how disgusting it is how she expresses it in them. That I told her. So then the troublemaker ran out of the tavern. She's not going to risk crossing paths with me again. I suspect she's on her way back to Galt. Willis toys around with a strand of his hair, smiles cheekily. Thank you for the conversation. I have to go. Goodbye, my lord. Now, if you're wondering why I avoided that whole conversation, there's a romance option with Willis Gunderson. I don't want that. The bard before you, looking rather bizarre, is looking rather bizarre, rather. He clearly inherits his waistcoat, which was once expensive, but is now worn and tattered, covered in motley patches embroidered with skulls. The musician's face is covered with white powder, and his eyes and cheekbones accented with black. So long as my song is not getting old, I'll sing of the fool, humble but bold. You there, general, a coin for the minstrel. Here you are. Thank you, your highness. I swear I'll spend it all in here, and it's enough to last a year. Who are you? A vacuous rascal of no small fame. The zombie jester is my name. What are you singing about? Of horrors and miracles, of demons and the dead, I'll sing you to sleep, and you'll wet your bed. Here in the Stolen Lands there are horrors everywhere, enough for a new song every day. I've been to the Shrike Hills, and returned with a dozen new songs. Songs of the insane Stag Lord, of the evil Fey pranks and trollless feasts, werewolves and lake dragons and spiders' dances, and now I'm here to write one about Cyclopses. Now I'm writing a new song. It's about an inn, where today's travelers are fed meat carved from yesterday's travelers. By the way, it's not just a tale, it's the truth. I've been there, tasted their human meat pies myself, and barely escaped with my skin. You don't look like a zombie. For now, it seems, I'm still alive, but Caden only knows what will happen tomorrow. I was given a name for my songs. Other bards sings for heroes and romance, flowers and other such rot. My songs are... The bard strikes a low and dissonant chord on his lute. Far more interesting. Where did you find an inn like this? At the Blackstone's Ford. If you don't believe me, go there yourself. And look what they have in their pots.
I have to go.
Good riddance. Don't let the skeleton Cyclops bite your heels. Okay. That's actually good to know, it seems. I best report this to, Baron Varn then, when I get the chance. Okay, if I do recall correctly...
I won't be halted.
Down with the Tyrann! The fishermen of the river might know something about the troublemaker. Okay, there's more here. Up to revelation. Huh. Alright then. Some guards, peasants. I should probably talk to the fishermen then. That'd be the good start. Alright.
We do it my way.
Guards, Ignash. Fishermen. Well, I don't see any fishermen, unfortunately. Not yet, anyways. But it's supposedly that a clue is near the... I would presume there's a... I guess go over by the water side, maybe? That seems like the most logical conclusion. I don't know. Oh well. Oh, that's not good. The guard has been knocked senseless, but she's alright. And... they took pitchforks... Oh god. Oh no, that's not good. Well then. Hey, Undertaker. Okay, well, I don't see any fishermen, so that's not good. Things are probably going to get quite dicey. Let me quickly save. Let's just keep it simple. There we go. Alright. See. Where's the fisherman then? Journal. Okay. None of the general's leads have yet to uncover the troublemaker, but maybe the tavern owners were able to discover something. Well, we don't know where the fishermen are, so that sucks. We found Willis Gunderson. Okay. Let's go to of cows and other matters of political importance then. None of the leads have yielded anything, but we did uncover something at least.
I looked around, but haven't found the troublemaker yet. Do you have any news?
She never appeared in the tavern again, but people are saying... You hear voices and clanking of iron from outside. It looks like a mob has gathered near the tavern. You hear the familiar voices of your guards, and another voice ringing out, yelling sharp slogans about tyranny. Svelid turns pale and reaches for the crossbow she keeps hidden under the counter. It looks like you won't have to go looking for her at all. Come on, General, let's give it to these scoundrels. Great. Well, if there was any time to level up, now would be the time, I guess. Alright, let's boost up Persuasion up to 7, because we might need it. Oh well. Alright, that's the Persuasion leveled up. We've got Backswing, which allows me to make a full attack with two-handed weapon. And I add double my strength bonus. Ooh. I have yet to decide on a weapon focus, so I will have to keep that in mind in the near future. When you damage an opponent with a power attack, you may make an immediate Persuasion Intimidate. Well, we've lost the cleave needs, so we can be fine on that front. Maybe Corrosion smashes the key here. I can make an immediate Persuasion Intimidate as a free action to attempt to demoralize. Yeah, let's do that.
Spell's not working like that.
Alright. Let's keep to cleave. Let's level up everybody else just for the sake of it. Alright. Keffel is leveled up to 7. We'll boost up his mentals naturally. And I guess UMD as needed. So that way he can cast Divine spells if he needs to. Let's see. He's got Superior Summoning. He's a pretty good summoner from what I'm getting here. So he probably wants Extend Spell, which I do believe he has. Does he have it? He has... Yeah, no, he has Extend Spell, so he doesn't need to worry about that. Okay. We're probably going to want to focus into Conjuration and get the improved Conjuration, I think. Alternatively, there's really anything I can go with. Let's see the unavailable. Maybe I can find something that'll help his casting. Let's see. I don't think there is anything, but never hurts to check. Cleaves, no. Let's see. Oh, cleave. Great cleave, no. I might want to get Vital Strike, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything that he might want, so instead, what we're going to do is we're going to get Greater Spell Focus, and focus in Conjuration. Because that's the key focus that he does. Alright, we're going to want Summon Monster 4, and let's go with Acid Pit. So he's proficient in those. That way we've got some CC in our party. We're going to level up our Slayer to 7. We will boost up her Trickery to 7, her Perception to 7, and we'll start boosting UMD next. That seems to be the most fitting, I think. Cluster Shots. That might be pretty good. Or Many Shot. Let's get Many Shot. Many Shot? Yeah, she uses a... Yeah, she uses a bow, so... Yeah, she uses a longbow, so it might actually be pretty good to have Many Shot. Yeah, an extra attack never hurts. Or at least extra damage. Alright, level 7 Cleric. Crusader Cleric, no less. Alright. Okay. Now we just got the feats here. What is this to do? Well, I can give her more channels. That'd be the easy option out of everything. Let's see. Honestly, having her trip might be pretty good, but she's a caster, so she doesn't need to do that often. Outflank. Obvious choice. Let's go with that one. Alright, Maker Varn, level 7 Rogue. Boost up his most stuff, basically. There we go. Piranha Strike. Probably not. I want him to hit more than I want him to deal damage. Do we have a flank already? Yes, we do. Good. I guess Precise Strike might be the best choice, because it'll deal an extra d6. Although, at that point, I might as well just get Combat Expertise, or Combat Mobility, or something like that. It's really hard to decide, really. What is he good at? He's good at using both his weapons, short swords mainly. Honestly, Precise Strike might actually be the best choice here. Yeah, let's get Precise Strike. As odd as that is, let's get that. At the very least, we can have somebody else benefit from it, so... Persuasion... Yeah. Never hurts. Guess mobility... There we go. Do we want weapon-focused dagger? I mean, we're going to be encountering a lot of daggers from now on, I would presume, but let's not. For now, anyways. We want him to focus into defenses more than anything, so... I think combat mobility actually is going to be really dope for him. Yeah, let's give him combat mobility, because at the very least his AC will boost up by 4 if he provokes. So in the off chance it does happen, there we go. Okay, we can't save. Rip. Oh well. Alright, let's see. What's going on here? The situation is growing heated. Varn's guards, their weapons drawn, stand opposed or opposite of a group of settlers who are yelling revolutionary slogans. You see some of the local fishermen among them. There's a half-orc woman in the front row, wearing a bright cape and shaking her weapon. She's obviously not from around here. Down with tyranny. We will not be treated like cattle. You can't enslave us. Calm down now. Noticing you, the guard sighs relief. Here, Jacksnake, the general of His Grace Varn. I'm sure he will deal with your problems. So we can all go home peacefully. What's the problem here? Sorry, what's the problem here? Their problem is the autocracy of the tyrants. Shut your mouth, foreigner. I wasn't talking to you. Citizens of Varnhold, what exactly are you unhappy about? Here's the whole story, General. We're from Bavoy. We're tired of working for the Zertova, so we decided to try luck here in this new land. So we built a farm a couple of miles from Varnhold and started settling in. And it was going pretty well too. But then a pestilence struck the cows. They can't even stand the poor things. Their eyes are all dull and they're frothing at the lips. We sent word to His Grace. The Baron did promise to help us settlers, but we got no reply. He didn't even send a doctor, or even a bloody scroll. We wanted to forget it and seek our fortune elsewhere, but then this one came. Her name is Leotona Misho. She's from Galt. She said the Baron didn't care about us and wasn't going to help. That all he's good for is taking taxes. She said we should go make some noise, stomp our feet, then maybe His Grace will pay us to heed our troubles. Yes, and there's holes in our boats. Can't catch any fish like that, but the Baron doesn't care. He loves to eat fish, I'm sure, but he's never held a fishing hole in his whole life. Kings, barons, earls, ordinary people like
Ordinary people like cattle to the nobility. We will not allow this new state to become yet another prison for the people, who groan under a yoke of tyranny. We demand that Mayor Varn relinquish his power, proclaim these lands a people's republic, and gather a constituent assembly.
Oh, I see.
And what's that on your belt? Why, it looks like a Wand of Invisibility. What need do you have for that?
A Wand of Invisibility? Oh, Ignash the Sorcerer had one just like that.
Now then, let me see.
Citizens, don't listen to the tyrant's henchmen. Don't give up, fight for your rights. Don't you see? So long as the sovereign rules over you, no one will care about your suffering. Your cows, your fields, your homes. All of this is at risk until you become your own masters. Down with the Baron. The time for the people has come.
This woman is the instigator. She put you up to this. She wants you to fight for the soldiers so that she can play the political games, while you spill your life's blood. Aren't your hearts... Keep quiet. You've had your say. Folks, tie her up.
Forgive us. We didn't mean any harm.
This damn troublemaker played us for fools. Throw the snake into prison, and we'll just go home. But come to think of it, please send us a doctor, or a healing scroll. Our cows keep getting ill, and the Baron doesn't help or even reply. If it weren't for the cows, we wouldn't have caused any trouble. Alright, so long.
The fishermen exchange apprehensive looks. We'll go too, alright? We have some silly things written on our walls. We'll wash them off right away. Whew, that was a 50-50 chance. But I did it. Good. Well, I guess it's done. Alright, now we just gotta return back to, the Baron. Let him know the situation's been handled, and that there's apparently cannibals running around in our lands. Which is not fun, I must admit. But we'll see, we'll see. How's our, inventory looking for rations? Really good, actually. We should be fine for 25. That is a, it's a lot of pages. Okay. Well then, don't matter too much. Alright. Alright. Mayor Varn. So, did you handle the troublemakers? On top of everything else, an uprising is just what we need. I heard that the owners of a tavern at the Blackstone Ford are murdering their guests, though the source of that information was highly unreliable. A passing bard who reeked of alcohol. We didn't clear the monsters out of these lands just so scoundrels could settle here. Let's check this bard's story the next time we pass by this place. I have handled the troublemakers. The people have calmed down and the rabble-rousers in fetters. Brilliant. I expected nothing less. I'll drop an order right away to help them with the cows. Of course, we won't go so far as to execute her, but keeping her in prison doesn't make any sense either. Let's take her to the border and give her the boot. Let her slink back to Galt or wherever else she wants. But if she sets foot in our lands again, she'll have only herself to blame. Although, after learning about her tricks, no one else will trust her. Something else has come up. We need to discuss the new trainees. Recruitment needs to be... What's that noise? Who's making trouble?
Your Grace, your hour has come. That didn't sound quite right. I mean, it's your time to shine. To show off a bit, even. Your subjects require your protection. Will you refuse the pitiable creature's a heroic feat? You're the pitiable creature. Now stop fussing and be quiet. I'll explain everything myself. A woman wearing a simple peasant clothes steps forward, pushing Gunderson aside. Your Grace, my name is Svetslavia. I'm from the village of Old Stump. We've lived here for a long time and have always minded our own business, but since you started rule here, we became, as it turns out, your subjects. Well, we paid our taxes on time and brought your grain and meat, but now woe has come upon us. So it's your turn to prove that you're good for more than collecting taxes. I honor my duties to my subjects. What has happened? Do you remember, Your Grace, that unforgettable day of our first acquaintance when we met those terrible but, in quite a way, amazing creatures? Well... Why do you keep putting in, you rattlebox? You keep quiet. I'm not dumb, I can talk. So, Your Grace, woe has come upon us. Dead Cyclopses have risen from their graves and are moving slowly towards our village. If you don't help us, they'll gobble us all up in no time. Sounds like a job for a general. Shall I deal with this myself? Not alone. I will go with you. I'll lead the party personally. Jack Snake, choose the best of the Varnling host. We march at once. The others will remain here, ready for battle, in case these Cyclopses come here too. Zombie Cyclopses. I say it's unheard of, but as this young man pointed out, we already met them once, and that means we might meet them again. If we're here to protect the Baronry, we might as well find out more about them. I'll go with you. We must try to discover where they came from and what we can do to stop them. Thank you, Your Grace. There's another problem, though. The village woman lowers her voice. These zombie Cyclopses, they have the power to control a person's mind. When the monsters came, some of our people became insane. They began to worship them. You must do something about these lunatics, or they'll kill us all themselves. Thank you for the warning. We'll do whatever it takes to help your village. Jack Snake, Keffel, are you ready? We march at once. As I have already purchased my gear. We're off. And let's go. I think we're basically good to go.
Cannibals? In my lands? I can't believe it. Just let me get my hands on the scum, I'll have their heads.
You're right to withhold judgment on unproven accusations. Your job is to find out the truth and conduct a fair trial. You cannot pronounce a sentence unless you ascertain there was a crime.
Well, it's hard to say if there was a crime or not, so we'll have to see. Alright. Let's go check things out. Oh, wait, hold on. It appears that our halfling is overweight. Oh boy. Well, that's fun. That's kind of annoying to deal with, because I don't think there's any way I can actually reduce the weight significantly. Sorry about that. That was a family dog. Alright, let's take off the cloak. As much as I want to wear it for Henry, he just can't carry it. He doesn't have the carry capacity for it. Alright, let's give this to Maker Varn then, instead. At the very least, it'll increase his save some. Alright, now we can move. As justly as we can. Oh, here we are. What's this? 3 people are sitting at a table in a tense silence. An old couple and a young man. They turn to you suddenly, making little effort to conceal their dismay. Good afternoon. Am I interrupting something? No, not at all. Welcome, dear guests. Please sit down. How can we help you? Would you like to have dinner, or maybe a room for the night? Make sure to not order any meat. I heard it's strange here. I'm afraid we don't have any meat, only cabbage soup and bread. But the bread is fresh. Are you sure you're alright? Yes, of course. Don't worry about a thing. Then I suppose you won't mind if my people take a look around your inn. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. Maegor Varn, the Baron of these lands. I heard a rumor that guests at your inn are treated rather badly. But surely this must be idle gossip. The old man looks at the old woman, then you, and then turns his eyes back to Maegor. Yes, of course, please, look around. I assure you everything here is in order. Maegor Varn turns to you and winks superstitiously. Cephal and I will remain here just in case to keep an eye on everyone. You have a look around, General. And if you have any questions, I'm sure our dear host will be happy to answer them. Alright. Who are you? I am Mikoto Bragic, and this is my wife, Kalina. We came from, Brefoy. Wanted to move someplace new, and we opened this inn. Right, there are lots of passersby here, settlers, merchants, and we thought an inn by the ford would be sure to have a regular flow of guests. And treating our guests badly, why, that's slander. I swear by all the gods, we value our reputation. So, who are you, and what are you doing here, young man? I'm Yorgos, a simple merchant from Restov. I'm on my way to Gelt to trade. I've been here before and never had any problems. The beds are warm, the food is good, and the roof doesn't leak. I'll go see what I can find. Keep your eyes peeled. Any evidence might be important. Alright, and now we're down to 4. Which is fine. We'll manage, I think. Alright. That dog with a book.
Interesting.
There's an open book on the ground. You can swear the dog has been intently studying its pages. The dog has a large wound, which has barely begun to heal. That's odd. Okay. Good to note. Thank you, Henry, for your astute observations. Alright, what about out enough distance? Maybe there's something here. Oh, there's a sack here.
Hey, have a look!
And there's a little stash, apparently. Nothing too special, though. Looks like it. Okay, what about here? Anything on the cart for the merchant? Little chest filled with bottles of sleeping potion. At least so the labels say. The bag holds Brevik Traveler's Scroll, issued to Yorgos Bragic. The chests in the cart are empty. Okay. So, there's a merchant who's coming here with just potions and nothing else, it seems. What about here? To Blackstone's Ford and Inn. Okay, what about up here then? What's around here? What we got? Nothing this particular way. Okay. Perhaps there's something over here as we investigate. Alright. Arm ourselves up. See what we got here. Up here? There's a barn. There's some items, that sort of thing. Grab those, grab these. Everything, every little bit will help, and everything will come at a price later. That's for sure. Okay, is there anything up in the corner here? Doesn't look like it just yet. But there is a pathway along this river here. Alright, what's over here then? An athletics check to get up. Alright.
I won't be halted.
Now, for this, I will save scum. Normally I don't do it, but... Okay, why can't I save? That's stupid. Okay, well, I failed that. Alright, let's try again. Okay, rip. Come on, up you get, you guys.
Head on!
There we go. Everybody's up now. Alright. Helga has got her buffs ready, so that's nice. So we got something, at least. That's a recovery, so we'll move that there. Bless will go here. Cure Light Wounds here. We've got Bull Strength. We'll put that there. Archon's Aura is another thing, so we'll keep that in mind. Okay, Bull Strength. We're going to give this to somebody, I think. Okay, who do we give it to? I mean, Bull Strength would be best on Jack, I think. Alternatively, next best is Helga, so... I guess Helga buffs herself with Bull Strength. And then we'll activate Archon's Aura, I guess? Maria's not caster? Yeah, okay, so Helga will buff up. We'll give a bless to everybody. I'll activate Archon's Aura. And let's go.
There's something over there.
Let's quickly disable.
Easy.
I think there's a combat here, but I'm not sure. Okay.
Oops.
Nice try. That's fine.
No challenge at all.
Okay, it's a bit laggy here, but it's fine. Oh! Ah! Rat Swarm. Okay, we want Jack to back off a bit. Let's Henry take the majority of the Rat Swarm. Okay, there we go. That's a bunch of rats flying into the air. That's fun. Yeah, automatic damage. Not fun. Okay. Get those two backing off. There we go. Now we engage. Okay, it's a bit laggy. I can't really stop that, unfortunately, which is annoying. But hey, it's fine. We'll live. Done is done. Rats have been obliterated. Although that said, there's more traps here, so... We'll have Maria disable these traps as we go. Okay. Oh, that's a corpse. That's two corpses.
Easy.
Okay, I'm really losing. Oh, hold on. Okay, hopefully that helps some. Yeah, the lag is getting really bad, but it's fine. Ow! Okay, that's pain. Good thing we have heals.
Time's not waiting.
2 heals should do it for now. The old couple were killed a day or two ago. Their throats have been ripped out. Okay, so whoever killed them, yeah, took out their throats, but didn't actually take their flesh, I don't think. Well, except for their throats, but that's it. Oh, well. That's a trip. No big deal, though. We'll be fine. Come on, Jack. Up you get. Let's go. Alright. Off we go. Now we gotta check the inside. So let's go in to the tavern. See what's what. Oh. There's a tiny keyhole on the inside of the shelf.
Easy.
The little chest holds a few empty and unlabeled bottles. Looking closer, you identify the last drops in one of them as a sleeping potion. So, somebody's...
There's something over there!
Wait, what's this? Oh, more loot. Can't be bad. But yeah, no, supposedly they are buying, They're buying something. Or they're buying sleeping potions specifically. Alright, there appears to be some stuff here. Alright, what about here?
Interesting.
Clothes, jewelry, and personalized items of different sizes and styles. You see bloodstains on some of them. Okay, Knowledge Arcana. An unidentified wand. Its powers depleted. Okay, interesting. And that just leaves the door here. Alright. Okay. Hold on. Before I do go, maybe I missed something in that cave, because I do believe there is, like, you can get, like, a key from them, I think. Because you should be able to enter that room.
My time.
Come on.
It is finished.
There we go. So let's quickly rush over to here, because there should be a key somewhere on these guys. Is there? No, apparently not. Okay. Is there a key anywhere? I guess I can't find the key. Rip. Rip my luck, I guess.
I just can't.
Well, unless it's somewhere on the land, but I don't think it is. Is there anything...
Do it my way.
Can you actually get into this? I don't know. No, I don't think there is anything I can find here besides that
Onwards.
wand and everything else there. Okay, well, let's see. Special dish. Alright, well, I think I've got everything. I thought there was a key, but I'm not sure there is. Okay, well, let's go. Alright, let's talk to Maker Varn. I don't think I can find anything else. I've inspected the area and I'm ready to report my findings. Great, let's hear what my people managed to find. The old people exchange nervous glances. So, what did you manage to find out? I found proof that the guests were robbed and murdered at this inn. A serious accusation. What evidence is this? There's half a box of bottles with sleeping potions in the kitchen. What use do they have for it, if not to drug their guests? It's fine. I have trouble sleeping at night. Insomnia. You know, getting old is no fun. That's only circumstantial evidence. Can you back up your accusation with any other findings?
There's a chest in the attic filled with clothes and personal effects that obviously used to belong to a variety of different people. Some of them are stained with blood. They weren't stolen, well, not by us at least. I admit, when our guests want to sell us something cheaply and quickly, we don't ask too many questions about where it came from. But that doesn't make us robbers. Well, that seems like a lie. Yes, Jack Snake, it appears that you've exposed them for something worse than a lack of hospitality. So, the drunken bard wasn't making it up after all. They really do murder guests here. I would have liked to hope that the part about eating their flesh would turn out to be a fool's embellishment, but it's a hope I'm quickly losing. This young man is no passing merchant. He's in collusion with the owners of the inn. What? Me? How dare you accuse me of such a thing? You can't have any proof. You hid your surname from us, Yorgis Bragic. You're related to the owners of this inn. I am not. It's a very common name. Every third person in Restov is a Bragic. This is suspicious, but it doesn't form sufficient grounds for an arrest. Do you have any other evidence against him? There's no goods in his cart, only empty chests. I suspect he came to collect the loot from the chests in the attic and sell it. This is just conjecture. Empty chests are simply empty. Emptiness is not an evidence. Yes, this goes beyond mere coincidence. Will you confess, or shall I give you to my friends in Keffel? Keffel nods gravely. I strongly recommend the second option. I'm sorely lacking in assistance for my scientific research. The man slumps his head down. I admit it. I'm guilty of selling the loot. My parents have been living in this backwater for a long time, hunting and housing travelers. But they got old, lost their strength, couldn't hunt anymore. They didn't want to leave, no matter how much I tried to convince them. The lands here are wild, and travelers are rare. If someone goes missing, no one comes looking for them. So they decide to lure passing merchants into spending their nights, only to kill them and keep their riches. And the bodies, they kept them too. They can hardly hunt, you know, my folks. The man wipes sweat from his forehead with trembling hands. But I didn't kill anyone, I swear. I only helped them sell the loot. They're my parents, you know. I couldn't just leave them. But those people are not my parents. Yorgish points to the old couple. They look the same, but they're not. I can feel it in my guts. Abhorrent! Mager barely keeps from spitting on the floor. A trial will determine your guilt, and what punishment you deserve. Keffel, lock this Yorgish in the attic. Just make sure he has enough food to last a week. We'll collect him on the way back to Varnhold. Well then. Meanwhile, the confessions of this scumbag have revealed much of interest, haven't they? I don't know who these people are, but they're definitely not who they pretend to be. Really? What makes you think that? I found their bodies of a real Makoto and Kalina Bragic. Their throats have been torn out. The old couple exchange glances, then sighs, and shed the illusion. The creatures standing in front of you resemble humans only remotely. They're lycanthropes. Please, hear us out. This is not our fault. Quiet! Mager, wait. I have other evidence. Mager hesitates, but then nods. So, these are lycanthropes. What else did you manage to find out? This is all I managed to find. In that case, the picture is complete. Mager draws it. Oh. Welp. No, I need to load that. There's clearly more to this than meets the eye. No, I'm loading. Why are you not letting me load? What? Okay, there's something weird going on with my game.
Let's just finish this fight first, then we'll get to it. Oh, hello.
On your knees!
Alright.
Strike my master!
Okay, back off Helga. Move Jack back, move Mager Varn back. And now we can go in.
This will hurt!
Okay. That's unexpected, but okay. We'll have Helga heal. We'll make steady target of the werewolf here. And we'll do that. Oh, well, there we go. Mager looks sullenly at the bodies of the lycanthropes. My baronry seems to attract not only settlers, but those who prey on them as well. We'll need to be vigilant, or we'll soon be seeing trolls, kobolds, and Caden knows who else. Just like our neighbors. Anyways, there's no shortage of monsters among men. As soon as we return to the capital, this scumbag will go on trial, and we're in no mood for mercy. Well, the bard can be happy. What happens here will be perfect for one of his songs. But now we must go. Yeah, seems to be the case.
I lead. You follow.
I believe there's another outcome where you can save the lycanthropes, but you need to find the key, which I was unfortunate enough not to find, which sucks. But considering I did say I was not going to save Scum, it's probably for the best that I just went with this outcome. I couldn't find a key, so that's the result. No matter, we'll find another way to get it, so... Well, we'll just continue on. We'll go with the predetermined path. At the very least.
Marching for today. Set up camp.
Alright, let us manage our rations. Let's see. I guess, yeah, just resting. Oh, well.
For many centuries, the dead
I need to
Cyclops
reload
have
real
slept
quick.
peacefully
Hold
in their
on.
graves.
Why
They
am
have to
I
wake up
unable to
now
load?
when we showed up.
Looks like an act of magical sabotage
I don't know.
to me.
Something weird's going on with my game.
The prime suspect is our dear western neighbor. Now that our wastelands have been turned into farmlands, Dunswad has become a tasty pie, and everyone wants a piece.
I'm so done with this game. It's not letting me save. It's being stupid. Okay, can I save now? No, it's not letting me save. Okay, hold on. It's not even letting me go to the main menu. What is this trash? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna close the game real quick because I suspect that some tomfoolery is going on with my game. And we'll just continue on once I got the save working because something's going on. Unless the options are causing me trouble for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything's being troublesome. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the game down. And I'm going to take 5 minutes to reload things and check up on things on the house, and I will be back. So yeah, take this moment to take a 5-minute break, and I will see you guys in 5 minutes. See you. See you then. Okay, I am back. I just managed to grab some water, some food, and we'll be good to go. Okay, let me just swap over to the Kingmaker display. And it should shift like so. There we go. Now, I do believe... Yeah, the Blackstone Ford is when I exit. Then there's the autosave, so... Let's go to Blackstone Ford first. Right. Let's reorganize our spells, because that is where we're going to be... Well, yeah, we're going to need to reorganize our spells real quick, so let's quickly do that. Spellbook. Alright, let's start with Helga first. We are going to want to give her, well, obviously, domain slot for neutralize poison. She can't use... Unfortunately, she can't use her 4th level spells? No, she should be able to. She has a wisdom of 14. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, here we go. We've got Bless, we've got Cure Light Wounds. I guess Remove Fear is also a good one. So get that. Bull Strength is probably the best choice that we have, because we can give it as a buff to one person. Alternatively, I could just focus on heals instead. Or even something else, like Remove Paralysis for some reason. Arrow of Law could also be pretty good, but no. Let's get Cure Moderate Wounds instead. The Bull Strength isn't that great. We'll keep to the Archon's Aura, and we'll keep the Neutralize Poison. Alright, Keffel, we will give you Magic Missile. For 2nd level, we don't need... I guess we can summon Small Elementals instead. We'll get more Burning Arcs instead of False Life. For 3rd, Summon Monster is actually pretty good, so we should keep to that. Keep to that. But we should get a Protection from Arrows Communal. And now we just want Summon Monster 4, preferably, for 2 casts and Acid Pit. There we go. That should do it. Now we can head out.
Enough marching for today. Set up camp.
There we go.
For many centuries, the dead Cyclops have slept peacefully in their graves. Why did they have to wake up now when we showed up?
Looks like an act of magical sabotage to me. And guess who the prime suspect is? Our dear western neighbor. Now that our wastelands have been turned into farmlands, Dunswar has become a tasty pie, and everyone wants a piece.
Unbeknownst to Keffel, we're dealing with our own problems to be even worrying about that. Alright. Now, can I save is the question. Okay, good. I can't save. It was just being very weird for some reason. Alright, let's reorganize our things a little bit for getting ready to combat. We'll want our summons on the... I guess on this side here. Small elemental be here. We'll get the acid pit here. And we'll put the buffs up here on this side. Alright. 3s, yeah, 1s. There we go. Okay. And that acid pit will be there. As for Helga, her neutralized poison goes here, and her buff for remove fear goes here. There we go. It's not much, but we'll have to work with it. Alright, let's quickly do another save, so we got our stuff ready for any potential combat that we come across. And we good to go. Move on. Hello. The middle-aged man is hastily packing his wares into his cart. His rugged face and sun-bleached hair show him to be an experienced traveler. He notices you and nods, but continues to work. You chose a bad time to visit this place. I'm getting myself out of here, and I suggest you do the same. I know there is gloom in the air. That's why we're here. To whom do I have the honor of speaking? I'm Muon, a merchant of Brevoy. I thought I'd seek fortune in these new baronries, but so far I've met only danger and loss. Trolls roam the Shrike Hills, and the situation here is even worse. Drelev seems to have disappeared. Of course, the Soul Lords can decide where the borders get drawn here, and who gets to claim which title. But so far, these rulers of the Stolen Lands haven't much tamed their lands. A fair reproach. Let me introduce myself. Mager Vaughn, Baronry of these lands. I've been called here to help, specifically to dispose of those monsters that are troubling you. You're the Baron. Oh, me and my big mouth. Well, your grace, blessings to you and your subjects. I shall hurry home and never set foot in the Stolen Lands again. Oh, come now, don't be so dramatic. Monsters are a regular problem in such wild lands, but we've everything well in hand. Believe me, it wouldn't be in your best interest to give up on the market now. Though this very moment isn't the best time for negotiations. But if you visit us in the capital, we would be more than happy to discuss the potential benefits of trade here, and what sorts of benefits we'd both enjoy. But that will have to wait for another time. No, though I thank you very kindly. But I'll try my luck somewhere far away from the Stolen Lands. This place is... The merchant waves his hand in the air vaguely. Not good. Like it's cursed or something. Very well. Goodbye then. Personally, I'm in no mood for trade. Jack Snake, Keffel, if you need anything, go ahead and buy it. But be quick about it. There's battle in the air. Alright, show me your wares. Have a look, but please be quick. I'm trying to get away from here quick. Well, it's not like we're going to get much here, so... I guess we'll see. Price in descending order. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like we're going to get much out of this, so... Lycanthrope, Bane, Heavy Crossbow, nope. Necrotic Dwarven Urgosh, nope. Armor, nothing too good. Ring of Corrosion. That's a D4 or a +1 to acid damage, I suppose. Potions of Cure Light Wounds. Ooh. Recipes for chocolate ice cream, grilled taffy. Alright, let's grab those. You may be wondering why I'm getting all these potions, but there's a reason. Every little bit counts. You know what? Let's get all of them, and let's see if we can sell some other things for them. Keep the scrolls of Cure Light Wounds. Let's sell some of our less needed provisions. Let's sell the liquor. We don't need those. We'll keep the recipes, because goodness knows we're going to need them. It seems the butter is actually pretty useful, or the other stuff is pretty useful, so we'll leave those. We'll sell the Potion of Vanish. Keep... Do we need the Mage Armor? Keffel might use it, but honestly, no. Let's sell it. Feather Step. No. Protection from Evil. We've got 2 deflection bonus already. No, let's sell it, because we're not going to use it. Protection from Cold. That might come in handy. Alchemist Fire, Acid, Potions, sell those. Color Spray? No. Divine Favor. It's a bonus to attack rolls, so probably. Flare, sell that. Hurricane Bow. Might be used in a boss fight, in worst case. Scroll of Reduced Person. No. Nature's Ally, no. Summon Monster, no. Okay, we're at 51, so we won't be able to get that much out of it beyond that. Sadly. Let's see about selling some meat. Let's try and sell just barely enough. Alright, let's sell 20 camping supplies. We don't need all that much. Well, no. It's 1 point per, so it should actually be wise to actually do this. There we go. Well, it's as much as we're gonna get, so... With the amount of potions we have now, we should be fine for the long haul, but honestly, we're probably going to burn through all of these. So, let's just hope that's enough potions for our troubles, for the near future anyways. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. Cultist Sprawlers, Apostate Warriors. What the heck is going on? The village square is noisy and filled with people. A group of villagers in black robes, led by an old tiefling, is advancing on a group of others wearing simple peasant clothes. Both groups are armed, and it looks like they are about to put their weapons to use. You see, Your Grace, they've donned the black robes. Their minds are under the sway of the Cyclopses. Please do something before anyone else gets hurt. Maegor reaches for his blade. I've no wish to cross deals with my subjects. But if their minds have been stolen by monsters, it is our duty to protect the innocent. Are you ready? Where did they get the black robes? Did they make them? Under direction of the Cyclopses. Something seems wrong here. I think you're onto something. They don't appear to be insane. Not very smart either, of course, but I see no mark of obsession. I suspect the Cyclopses have nothing to do with this, and our guest just wants to trick us into solving some local political problems in her favor. And, I might add, she's doing it rather poorly. And I cannot stand bad liars. Maegor, before we start swinging our swords around, it would be wise to hear the people out. You godless wretches, you ungrateful pigs. For how many ages have your ancestors enjoyed the gifts of our master? One generation after another. How could you have renounced his faith? What a pity. But what did the master send our ancestors? Harvests, good weather, healthy children. And now what did he send? Dead Cyclopses. What will he send us next? Rocks hurtling down from the sky? No. You can pray to such a god all you want, but we found another god. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. The villagers are interrupted by a deafening clap of thunder, as a bolt of lightning cracks down and scorches the huge tree in the middle of the village. There! You see, an answer to your blasphemy. I speak the truth. If you renounce the Master, no other gods can protect you. You are forever in his hands, in life and after death. Repent and return to your true faith. Isn't it madness to choose punishment instead of gifts? What the hell is going on here? I am Mager Vaughn, the Baron of these lands, and your sovereign. I came to help you deal with the Cyclops, but it looks like something else is going on here. I demand an explanation. Oh, your grace, what an honor it is for you to visit our humble village. I am Zorgdesh, the headsman of this village. In fact, we do have a little problem with Cyclopses, but it's nothing to trouble yourself over. Everything is already under control. Under control? Far from it. Your grace, you must save us. This maniac venerates Charon, the horseman of death. He wants us to feed us to Cyclopses. Forgive me for lying earlier. I was afraid you would punish all of us. But I'm not lying now. He's a cultist. A real cultist. Why were you afraid that Mager would punish everyone? You're not all cultists here, are you? Well, not everyone, of course. Just him, the damned headsman and his henchman. Weaving another web of lies, Ksvetlavia. Your Grace, would you care to hear the truth now? The tiefling lowers his head. I will not lie to you. We are children of the horseman of death. Our village has worshipped him for 100 years. But we are not a secret cult. Everyone you see here, as well as their fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers, and even the lying wench who led you here. On the last new moon, she stood alongside us in prayer. This is our faith. We would pray to him, and he would help us survive in this dangerous land. But now, as it was foretold, the Cyclopses have arisen from their graves. His servants of old bring good news. But what did the faithless wretches do? They turned their weapons against his heralds, and even against their own neighbors. The Master has given us his sign. He wishes to reward us with his gifts, but they grew frightened and renounced their faith. Your Grace, we are no villains, and we bear no hatred or grudge. We only worship an ancient and wise deity who has kept us safe here for ages. Please help me put down this uprising, and you too will partake of his gifts. Fear not the Cyclopses. Their appearance is a sign from the Master. They are only a danger to those who are infirm of faith. Don't listen to him. He wants to feed you to his Cyclopses too. I beg you, spare us from his cult. We will worship Arostil or Abadar, or whatever you command. But I beg you, save us from his madness. I understand why this woman lied to us, and I have no wish to punish her, or any who have renounced Charon. As for the cultists who have remained faithful to the horsemen, I'm leaning towards destroying the cult and helping the peaceful villagers find another faith. When there are zombie Cyclopses lurking about, the followers of such a deity cast black shadows. On the other hand, they could prove most useful in this situation. Think, Magar, think. If anyone could help us get to the bottom of the Cyclops' problem, it is the people who have served their patron for generations. We shall quash this uprising, and then find out what the headsman knows. I don't want to make deals with these cultists. There's a whiff of sense in your words. Jack Snake, what do you say? Why should we trust a daemon worshipper? Of course, daemons are not like devils who always stick to their letter of contract, but neither are they like demons who would harm themselves just to spite the others. Among all the infernal powers, daemons are essentially the most humane. Just like regular people, they prominently care about their own interests. With proper care, they can be dealt with. Thank you, Master. That's just so. You must imagine that there were any ritual atrocities going on in the village. We've had no human sacrifices here, or anything of the sort. No one has been fed to the Cyclopses. We are peaceful people. Just like the villages where more common deities are worshipped. Svetslavia, are you prepared to... Svetslavia, are you prepared to renounce your ancestors' faith so easily? Faith is one thing, life is another. We pray to him like everyone else. It's not like we could stand against the entire village. But the prophecies, no one read them except the priests. Who would have thought that he truly raised the monsters? What good is a god who unleashes the undead upon us? What would Raiden do? That's the question. Honestly, I think he would agree with Magert in this circumstance. But at the same time... I'm gonna go with the Mager option. I agree with Mager. Let's slaughter the cultists and leave the apostates be. As usual, no one listens to old Keffel. And then everyone wonders why everything's turning into chaos. To arms! You are mad. You've no idea the power you dare to raise your weapons against. Faithful, cover my retreat. I must protect the shrine. Well. Ah, I see. Oh, hello. Honestly, getting rid of them all would have been a lot better. But hey, we'll do what we can. Alright, Jack, you go for that one. Keffel, go here. Maria, go over there. There we go. Just be careful of everybody, and we'll just hope we get well. Henry, you're gonna want to go to the Cyclops.
This should do it.
You want to go over to this ferocious one. Mager Varn, Jack, back off. Cephal, move back. Okay, he's going for, now he's going for,
Stand down.
Alright, Maria, back on. There we go. Not the best outcome, but it's an outcome, nonetheless. Is it the good option? I don't know. Honestly, I think killing them all would have been better. Oh well. It don't matter. The point is that we dealt with regardless of whether we do good or not, so we'll just collect what we can and go. Alright, let's reorganize. Ah. Fire. There goes the horses. Oh. Hello. He's breaking the roof! Cover your heads! Oh, nice try.
To battle and victory!
My way!
Believe
There
in
we go.
yourselves.
because we got cleave going on. It's going to be pretty damaging. At least I hope, anyways. There we go. Take them out. Done. Collect. And move on. Well, I guess the villagers are panicking now. Makes sense, though. Mager's not looking too hot, so quickly give him some cures. Cure lights and cure moderates. Done. Oh no, wait, that was cure serious. What? Oh, whoops. I put cure serious in the wrong position. Or I put cure serious and cure moderates. Rip. No matter though. Shouldn't affect the outcome too much. Just means I overhealed somewhat. Looking like we're getting a bit slow, so
You follow.
let us drop some stuff. Let's drop the non-valued clubs, or the low-value clubs. Drop the hand axes. Drop the sickles. Keep the short bow, light crossbows. Great sword should be kept. Drop all the hide armor though. That's gonna be weighty stuff. No point in keeping it. Drop the shield. Drop the scale mail. That should do it for us. I think anyways. Okay. Alright, grab some stuff here. The potions. We'll grab this sword. Alright. Great sword might be useful. That. Let's drop the chain shirts because they're equal value. And they're only just going to get in the way, I think. How about the breastplates? It's a little bit more expensive, but nothing too special. Alright, reorganize. Now we take out the Cyclops. Hello. Alright, Mager Varn, Helga, back off. Now we go in, because now he's targeting Henry. Good. Okay. With that, Masterwork Great Axe we keep, as is the Masterwork Longsword. Everything else we leave. And we can grab it later, I guess. Okay, what else we got? A lot of dropped loot, but we can probably just grab that later. There's no particular rush for that, at least.
We do it my way.
Alright, and then we just move on up here, and we take out the cultists next. Okay, get the cleave in. Ah, they're getting the summons in.
Fight.
There we go. There we go. Easy enough. Alright, let's see. Loot, Masterwork Sword, hand axes are useless. Leave everything else.
I'm always ready.
Grab those. Crossbow might be helpful. Alright, off we go. Keep going. We target the alchemist first. Alchemist needs to go because otherwise we just get wrecked. Alright.
Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse
Alright,
these
masterwork.
days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Man, this conversation's just annoying. Oh well, no matter. Oh. I might be pulled away from life stuff, I think, but it's hard to say. Because shopping usually takes a while to finish up. But hey, if it does take that long, we'll deal with it. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, this whole thing is just ominous as heck. Okay, we'll start with the brawler. Alright. There we go. Brawler got wrecked. Good. Means my build is actually doing really well. Okay. What do we got here? Composite shortbow. Get the gold. The great sword, I guess. Alright. Heavy encumbrance. Let's drop everything that's low value and heavy weight. Let's see. That's 8 for 12. That's 4 for 9. So that's double and a bit. That's 1.5, I guess. Yeah. So great swords are not worth it. So we'll ditch the great swords in favor of crossbows and short bows. Okay. But masterwork we're definitely keeping. That's no exception.
I won't be halted. I'm superior.
Ah. Oh dear, cultist alchemist. Where? There. Okay. Maria, you are gonna focus on the cultists. Alright. Alchemist is buffing like hell. But thankfully, I was able to deal with them before they threw too many. Good. The benefits of having a... The benefits of cleave, I think. Which has actually really been proving to be useful, I must admit. Okay. What about here? Light crossbow is always nice. As is the composite shortbow. Okay, anything down here? Nope. But there is the cave. Or at least, no, not cave, but there appears to be the apostles working over here. Yeah. Whatever. Their fault for fighting in the first place, right? Oh, there's something here. What's this? That's a lot. Potion of inflict serious wounds. Ooh, not bad. I think that's all, but I'm not sure. What about here? Anything here? No. Okay. So the only other place is here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably going to be a fight, so I'm probably going to want to pre-buff here. So let's do a quick save.
Spare me the details.
Okay, so we're going to want protection from arrow communal. We are probably going to want fire resistance. Keffel will add mage armor. Get a shield on. And we're going to give enlarged person to Jack. In the meantime, we're going to give bless to everybody. We're going to give remove fear. And activate Archon's aura.
Please get to the point.
Anything else? I guess I can spend an additional arcane bond point in order to get another protection. Let's be safe and let's say cold. Why not? Alright. Let's collect all of it and leave so we can keep moving on. We'll probably have to drop our gear, but it's fine. I wholeheartedly expected this, so let's drop everything we don't need. For now, anyways. There we go. Alright, almost done. I probably just need to remove all the gear here. Oh, whoops. Not what I need to do. Drop. Drop. Drop, drop, drop. Thankfully, it seems enlarged person is doing me wonders, so take advantage of that. Oh, and the fight's beginning. Okay. Keffel, we'll get you to summon dire wolves to start with. Yep, Helga's gonna go in normally. Okay. Come on. We'll summon another dire wolf. Oh. I had half expected it, but I wasn't actually thinking it was gonna happen. Alright. Alright, let's put in positive healing. Let's activate shield. Let's activate invisibility. Ah.
Die.
Let's get let's get a monitor lizard in there to help with combat. There we go. Helga will give everybody a quick heal while we're at it. Maker Varn is getting his butt boomed. Okay, back off. Oh, he's still targeting Maker Varn. Oh god. No, back off. Alright, Maria, I want you to get the studied target off. Are you kidding? Nah, that's not fun. That's bull. Okay, good thing I'm here, though. That would have been a bit more troublesome if I didn't, you know, warp. Or at least I didn't have anything saved. Alright, well, let's drop everything. Price in descending order. Let's just drop armor. Off we go. Slowly but surely. It's annoying, but I have to do it. Almost done. There we go. Annoying, but it has to be done. Okay.
No one stands in my way.
What cast level are these bracers? Like a 5th level lizard. Okay, so 5 minutes of shield and 5 rounds of greater invisibility. It's not bad.
I don't tolerate threats.
Okay.
This will hurt!
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Believe in yourselves.
We want to get the wolves in first. So we're gonna move them a bit over. We will have Maria go over to here to target over there. There we go. Alright. Okay, we want that to be a target now. Oh! He already got taken out. Oh, never mind. Well then, that was shocking. Oh, no wait, never mind. Oh, I see. Well then. Yeah, let's just make sure he's in the AoE. I'll go from there. There we go. Let him suffer for a bit. And in the meantime, we will have Keffel start getting the... Well, will it affect him? Probably not. Yeah, no, he's down there for a while. Until the acid wears off. At the very least, it'll give me a chance to heal. So... There we go. And this is the power of AoE. How long does it last? 1 round plus 1 round to level. So that's like 7, so that's quite a few rounds he has to go through. Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave him to that. He'll suffer. I guess now would be the good time to go. At least I think it's a good time to summon now. There we go. Yeah, there he goes. It was a cheeky win, but a win nonetheless. To perish at the hands of the unfaithful. Now that the prophecy has come to pass, and the divine gift is closer than ever, why am I found unworthy? Was it all in vain? No, not in vain. Keffel withdraws a sacred symbol of Asmodeus from under his cloak, an upside-down pentagram. Your god is weak. Mortals have long forgotten him. In the name of Asmodeus, the Dark Prince, I command you, tell us now what is this gift, and where we can find it. I shall take it by the right of strength. Speak, or you shall know all the suffering of hell before your miserable soul parts from your body. Servant of the Dark Prince, your lord will not rule forever. The horsemen are strong, and the horseman of death is strongest of all. The day will come when hell will be dust under the hooves of the pale horse. But you can have it your way for now. I will tell you of the Master's gift. In ancient times before the Earthfall, a great Cyclops empire ruled this land, but they were unworthy of the power granted to them by the Master. Their emperor took his gift to the grave, and guards it there still, in the depths of his tomb. Now the emperor has awakened, and his Cyclopses have arisen. It's time to open his tomb. Go down there and accept the god's gift from his cold, dead fingers. Go down. Go down into the tomb and stay there forever. Enter the deadly embrace of a corpse. Oh, I'm dying of fear. Jack Snake, what say you? You haven't answered a question. What is this gift? A sacred artifact of incredible power.
The one who accepts it will build such an empire. All the glories of the past will pale. Where is this tomb? To the south of here. It is guarded by centaurs, pathetic creatures always warring with us. They worship Desna, a powerless god. Our powerless goddess gone insane. They believe she ordered them to guard the Cyclops' runes from us. That it's their sacred mission. It's ridiculous. I've already sent my best warriors there to chase off the centaurs and clear way to the tomb. Oh, if only they'd been here. No uprising would have ever happened. And you worthless fools wouldn't have desecrated the horseman's shrine. But what is done cannot be undone. What prevented you from getting this gift earlier? The master would be angry if we reached out for his gift before the time was right. Even if we reached this tomb, its doors would be closed to us. This staff is the key. It has slumbered for ages, but now... The tiefling shows you his staff, crowned with a metal skull. A greenish flame dances in a single eye socket. The dead eye has opened. The dead fingers move. The gift awaits the worthy. It's a pity you will descend instead of the worthy. But the master is not merciful. He will see that you pay for your blasphemy. Now you know all. May the horsemen curse your souls. With a swift motion, the tiefling pulls out a dagger and slashes his own throat, and abruptly falls to ground, covered in blood. Oh my. Keffel, that was some speech. But do you really think the Dark Prince would hand you, of all people, an ancient artifact of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse? My friend, to be frank, I hold no stock in ancient artifacts of boundless power. All that grand rubbish sounded more like the speech of a market trickster trying to sell snake oil to the village simpleton. I'm merely good at making deals, even with insane frantics, when the need arises. Though I suppose legends don't spring clear out of the blue. Keffel hefts the cultist's staff. Whatever secrets this tombs hold, it may prove useful. He's received the Staff of the Whispering Souls. Interesting. In any case, this tomb is worth checking out, and for now, it's our only lead on solving the dead Cyclops' problem. Let's go. Wait, Magar, we have unfinished business here in the village. As you say, but don't be long. The dead Cyclopses aren't standing idle. That's fine, but... Yeah, no, I'm just grabbing treasure. Well, I'm grabbing the rest of treasure here. Because there is a bit of loot here and there. We don't want to get caught up in the moment after all, right? Well, too much. Well, best or worst case, we can just grab everything and move. We'll be fine. I've actually been moving fast in this whole ordeal to begin with, so... Yee. What's a few more minutes? Alright, is there anything else around here while I'm here? I don't think there is, but never hurts to check. Alright, come on. Let's move. I don't think there's anything else, so yeah, let's just get everything and go. We're gonna be a bit overloaded, but that's fine. Collect those, collect that, and then we're good to go. It's gonna be a bit slow, unfortunately, but shouldn't take like 1-2 minutes. Well, no, not even that. Like, it shouldn't take a minute to just get to the door, because it's really close. As for why I'm collecting so much loot, it's more so the reason that you can buy, sell, and get as much gear prepped for the eventual long haul that we're going to be doing, so...
Me prepping all these potions is a key for that very moment. Okay, I can't travel because inventory's too great. Alright, first order of business. Let us give, I guess, this to Keffel. He's gonna probably need it more than me. Ring of Protection +2. That will immediately go to Henry, who is suffering from level loss currently, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Alright, let's give this amulet to Jack for more AC purposes. And I think we're good to go. We just need to... price in descending order. Let's just drop some of the heavier stuff that we don't need. We'll drop those. I'll drop the hand axes. Let's drop the sickles. And I think that'll be good for gear there. Let's drop the mundane heavy shields. And we should be good from there, I think. Well, for the most part, we just need to drop armors, mostly. Drop, 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 drop. Alright, we're at 379. Yeah, that's basically it. We're good. Alright, how's our loot looking? We're probably going to want the sickles more than anything. Yeah, just 2 sickles, and then we leave. Have you finished your business here? While we put off dealing with the tomb, our subjects are suffering the horrors of the Zed Cyclopses. Let's go. Well, hold on. Wait, I need to do something else. Let us get our spellbooks sorted, because we're going to need to make sure those are set for the future. Nope, we don't need to. Okay, we'll go. We're good to go. Let's leave. Let's go. This will probably be the last thing we can do here.
Religion does not die easily. Today they renounce Charon, and tomorrow they rush back to his embrace. They may only have sown the seeds for a future riot.
We'll appoint a trusted cleric as the new leader of the village. Someone to make sure the cultists don't return to their old ways.
Unless you plan to fight the next battle without my best spells, we need to rest.
Make sure we use our rations. There we go. And there we go. That's hearty meals and all that jazz done. We're good to go. Although, that said, I should probably get as much rations as I can so we can rest a lot. Because I'm preparing for what might be the hardest bits in this whole bit of the campaign. Alright, let's drop the heavy stuff while we're at it. And we can move on from there. Drop, drop, drop. We need to at least be at medium load before we do continue. Done. Oh, no, wait, no. A bit more load, so we'll drop the greatswords next. There we go. And we'll drop the... We'll drop those as well. Might as well. Mager looks over the team and sighs. Listen to me, everyone. We've come here for the sake of Varnhold and our future. It's essential that we find out whose tomb this is, and what's going on inside. I dread to think what might happen if we fail. The ground might burn up right under our feet, and the dead Cyclopses rise from the graves. Maybe the centaurs' grim prophecies have it just about right. I wouldn't mind taking their warriors' priestesses. She might know more than these daemon worshippers. But if they don't want to talk, we won't have any choice but to fight our way to the tomb. Any questions? Why don't we wait for the reinforcements from Varnhold? There's strength in numbers. First, because I'm not about to ready leave the city without its guard. And second, Unless we act at once, I'm afraid that these demon worshippers and centaurs will slaughter each other, and there won't be anyone left to help us figure out how we deal with the tomb. Okay. Alright. I'm ready. Let's go.
To battle and victory!
Alright. Immediate battle. Let's do this. Oh right, I never did check. The Staff of Souls. Right. It grants you a +4 profane bonus to intelligence. I see. That might be pretty decent for somebody. I'm sure. Alright. Let's give a Cure Serious to Jack. If he can survive that attack. Yep. Thankfully. Thankfully he did. Okay. Let's grab what we can from here. Move on. Let's drop all the armor here. Price in descending order, obviously. Here we go. Drop the Great Axe, because it's useless here. Drop the Great Sword. There we go. That'll do. We're really pushing our encumbrance, though. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go heavyweight for now. Okay. There we go. Just a bunch of death. Get Helga healing. Oh, no, wait, hold on. It's not good. Alright, back off, Jack.
Quickly.
Point you, friends.
Oh, there goes Keffel, or rather, Magerbarn, again. Oh, there goes Helga. Oh dear. That's some serious AC. Well, no, some serious attacks that are going out. We'll start with the Nature Whisperer. There's focus there. There we go.
Defend me.
Oh, there goes Jack being focused again. Let's get the shield on.
Still got it.
Oh dear. Oh. Well, that's sudden, but okay. I wasn't expecting them to be that difficult. Not at least that fight. Alright, let's drop our gear again. Let's see. Mundanes. Oh boy. We need one of those fights, I assume. Okay. Okay, drop those. Drop the great swords. Okay, that'll have to do. Yeah, that's really all we can do right now. Thankfully we got a ton of healing, but goodness. Alright, let's go. We're probably going to need a buff for this circumstance, but hey, we'll see what we can do. Oh, well. Jack, you are seriously going to die. My halfling needs to move way faster. He is not moving like he should be. Let's just organize our party a little bit better here. Let's just have everybody clumped up at the back here.
I won't be halted.
There. Now if I can reduce his weight, that'd actually be pretty good. Hold on. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. That would bring him to heavy. Yeah, no, that wouldn't help. I'll need to get him a belt of, I need to get him Belt of Magnificence, I guess? +2 or +4 or something? Something like that. The point is, I need to get him a higher strength so he can start carrying those stuff. Anything... Yeah, we need to disarm ourselves, so let's quickly drop everything. Price in descending order, naturally. And I have to annoyingly do this again. I'm gonna quickly save after I'm done here, so we don't have to do this again. Hopefully, it's not bugged out, my saving stuff, but honestly, with the way things have been going so far, honestly, I suspect we're probably gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have to close up game again and, repeat it. Alright, let's save. Okay, saved. Good. I thought I accidentally closed it, but I didn't. Thank goodness. Okay, before we do go, let's buff up. Move here. Archon Zara.
Please, get to the point.
Keffel. Mage armor. Enlarged person. Come on, come on. Shield. Protection from arrows. Fire resistance. We'll worry about the rest of the buffs later. We'll save and move on.
The life ends here.
Okay, we want Henry to go deep. We want Mager not to be targeted, preferably. Helga, heal up. There we go. Get another heal in. No, never mind. Get Cure Serious Wounds in instead. Done. Okay. Now we should be good. Alright. Good. That's one fight. Now we've got a dozen more to go. That are probably going to be a lot worse than that. Masterwork daggers. A ring. Grab those. Breastplate, unidentified item, no less. Composite longbow is always nice. Alright, that'll have to do for now. What about this? This is gear that we can always use. Grab that.
We do it
What's
my
this?
way.
Bunch of stuff. Always nice. Let us quickly save so we don't have to undergo suffering like that again. Alright, we want Henry to go deep. You guys, wait back for a sec.
This will hurt.
Now you go in. Okay. Nope.
You should have run!
Jack, back off. Oh, are you kidding? I swear. If Jack gets taken out by this, I'm just gonna be so mad. Nah. Shield. Invisibility.
This was not.
Oh, there goes our healer. Great. Oh dear. Alright, dire wolf time.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Beggar Barnes down.
Out of my way!
There we go. Alright, Keffel. Come on. More direwolves. At least one more. For the circumstances. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright, Earth Elemental. Let's go. Oh, come on. Alright, study target. There we go. There. Hopefully this makes a dent in them. Alright, the Great Nature Warrior is being targeted now. Alright. Precise Strike. We're going to want to give that to literally everybody if we can. Let's try. There we go. Alright. Now the attacks go in. Done. Oh, that was tedious. Alright. Give a buffer to heals. 3 and 4. Done. I do not regret getting Helga the extra charisma for the extra heals. Goodness knows we're gonna need it. Okay, composite longbow, masterwork short spear, and the enchanted armor. Eh. We'll probably be using a lot of this stuff soon, but well, we're gonna be selling a lot of it soon. I mean, but I digress. We're gonna need a lot of level removal, that sort of thing. Basically, a lot of stuff to make ourselves a bit stronger.
Ah, this is something.
Ah. Cloak of Resistance +2, Corrosive Punching Dagger +1. Now I've got a choice. I can either use the Electricity Shock Dagger or the Corrosive Punching Dagger. This is Cold Iron, though. Let's get that, because Cold Iron can bypass some things. That might actually be pretty helpful. +1 breastplate. Not as useful. That cloak, though, might come in handy. +2, let's see. Let's give that to Marie, I guess. Never hurts.
Onwards!
Alright, anything here? Some bones. The heavy pick probably we can ditch when we get the chance. All of it appears to be loot that we don't need to grab, though. Oh, hold on. Let's grab that. Nothing beyond that. Just the dead corpses of the yeah, just dead corpses. Alright, from here we just save because we don't want to go through that again and move on. Because the more we progress forward, the better. Alright. You guys, we want you guys to hold back, actually. Okay, hold the back. Advance at your own pace. Henry should be the focus.
Strike! Don't hold back!
Jack, back off. There we go.
Believe in
There we go.
yourself.
Focus warriors. Seems Henry's being charged quite a bit by the, yeah, that pain. That level debuff. Might kill. Okay, that's a level up for basically everybody but her. Kinda sucks, but that's fine. She's just slightly behind. By one battle, I think? Yeah, one battle. Alright, let's level up everybody. Level up words. Let's level everybody up. Level 8 fighter seems reasonable. We're going to want to beef up his constitution more than anything. We could boost his intelligence, but that's kind of useless for a fighter. Instead, we are going to pursue his mobility and his athletics for now. There we go. We'll get greater shield focus. For his focuses, that's actually going to be really nice. We'll get fighter next. We're going to boost strength. We're going to boost up persuasion and UMD for this for now. Let's see. Now, what do we go with? We can, I think improved critical might be better. Although we're going to have to select a weapon now. One second. Huh. Okay, so I did a quick look, and it appears that the highest quality weapon, minor spoilers, but not really, is the highest qualities of Falcata, supposedly. And that's a +3. Let's see. Yeah, so Falcata is not going to be useful for improved critical, so I'm not sure until we actually get to a position that we can look for it. So I guess until then, I'm just going to keep Intimidating Prowess on standby. Because that way I can start intimidating foes that way. Just intimidate, attack, go from there. Because that will debuff them somewhat. We will buff up our cleric to level 8 now. Just keep her scaling as per normal. For her in particular, we're actually going to want to boost our wisdom up, specifically. I know it's an odd choice when considering her intelligence, it's there. But considering we need the spells, it's actually paramount that we do so. The more spells, the better, basically, for her. Okay, for Mager Varn, honestly, intelligence, as odd as it would seem. Having a higher intelligence would just help him get more skills, basically, so... At the very least, we can bump up our athletics some. Alright, for Mager Varn. Let's see. If we go favored terrain, that might help. Alright. +2 initiative. Lore. Okay, so no, that's actually not that great for him, I don't think. Combat tricks, what we got? Improved 2-weapon fighting. Let's grab that. He is going to be using a lot of 2-weapon fighting, so never hurts. Alright, Keffel, you've managed to get dimensional steps, but otherwise spells are your key. So we'll boost up your intelligence, get your perception up, and UMD all the way to max. There we go. From here, we are actually going to grab Animate Dead. And... I think Enlarged Person Mass, oddly enough. Might seem like an odd choice for now, but there's a reason why I choose so. I guess while I'm here, I might as well augment the spellbook accordingly, because we never know. Okay, Helga has 1/4 level spell to work with. Let's see. We're probably going to want to start getting into protection from energy communal. And we're going to get resist energy communal. As much as I'd like to have more healing, it's not something I have the luxury of. Oh right, I have to do Keffel as well. Keffel, more magic missile. For defensive purposes? No, wait, hold on. Let's get you Expeditious Retreat. Burning Arc. Yeah, let's get False Life. Or 1 False Life and Burning Arcs. No, more Burning Arcs, because he needs more offensive. We're going to get more Resist Energy Communal, because protection from arrows is not that important. We're going to get Animate Dead and Enlarge Person Mass, because Enlarge Person Mass is going to be vital for the near future. Alright, let's go. Oh. Why are you overweight? Your stats are preventing you from moving. Okay, so... You're fatigued. I see. There's an easy cure. Restoration Lesser. Let's go. Alright. This is more random jazz. Let's reorganize you guys. And before we continue, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I just got to check up on stuff. And yeah, in 5 minutes we will be trying to finish the exploration of this area, I think. That would be the key thing I want to do anyways. So yeah, see you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, I am back. Let's get back into things. Now, if I do recall correctly, we've got to go along this route. We've got to get the gear. And we're basically nearing the end of session, I think. Or stream, anyways. For the most part, but we'll try and do our best to get as much as possible from these encounters and whatnot. Okay, we're going to here. Dude has some gold, great sword and hide armor, don't need those. Grab these though. Move our way back. In a rush, preferably. There we go. Like so.
I don't tolerate threats.
Alright. We need our tank, preferably. Henry, what are you doing? Henry.
This will hurt.
Ah, jeez. Henry's being a nuisance. Ow. Why are you targeting Kettle? He's kind of needed. Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. There we go. Well, at least, our Slayer managed to level up somewhat. Alright, Master Sword. More loot. Composite Bow. Alright, there we go. That'll have to do for now. Till I sell everything, that is. Wait, there's centaurs there. Interesting. Alright, what about here? Ah, centaur brutes. Alright, well, before we go, let's just quickly save over here. Replace. There we go. Alright, let's level up our Slayer. We are going to give her a boost in intelligence, actually. This is to help with her targeting, I believe it is. And make it last a little bit longer, basically. Alright, our trickery, our perception's up. Let's see, what do we want to boost? We've got athletics covered, so we're going to want mobility, I think. Alright, let's see. Combat trick might be good. If anything, for improved critical. Let's see, we want the longbow's improved critical. That'll give it a 19 to 20 crit range, which is actually going to be absolutely nice. A group of centaurs stand shoulder to shoulder, grumbling angrily. They surround a stately woman, whose armor is stamped with images of the moon. It is clear that she must be the leader. She looks at your party, her eyes sharp and unkind. On her lips is a challenge, not a greeting. In the name of Mother Moon, what are you doing here? You would ruin yourself and my tribe, strangers. Magar raises his hand, quieting the angry whispers in the ranks of the centaurs. Lady Arakoa, I assume. I am Baron Magar Varn, ruler of Varnhold. Sky is my witness. I do not want your people to fight my people. Blood has been shed, but we do not need to keep shedding it. All we want is to protect our homes from the attacks of dead Cyclopses, and to do that, I need to deal with the tomb. A murmur runs through the ranks of the centaurs. Arakora's eyes become fierce and furious. Deal with the tomb? And I must take your word for this, Baron Varn? Trust you, and lift the guard that his Noman's tribe has stood for thousands of years. I should allow you to approach the thing that mortal hands must never touch. We must listen to them. A young centaur elbows his way through Arakoa's bodyguards. These two-leggeds saved me from a monster that attacked from up through the ground. They're not our enemies. The conversation ends abruptly, and a tense silence hangs the air, as if each side is waiting for the opponent's move. Mistress, tell us about what you guard. We wish to know the truth. So you've come here without even knowing what you're dealing with. Are you extremely stupid or extremely desperate? I do not have the time or desire to sing you our songs, as they are passed from generation to generation these many long ages. But I will tell you the story of the eternal Noman Guard, as briefly and as clearly as I can. A long, long time ago, a Cyclops empire ruled these lands. This was a kingdom of darkness and unimaginable cruelty. But somehow, there was one among them in this ominous place whose soul was filled with such darkness that he terrified even his own kind. This ancient tyrant, whose name we must never speak, built his citadel in these lands. But his disciples and subjects rebelled against him, and sealed him within his own walls. Alas, he is not dead, but only wrapped in a magical sleep. Thousands of years ago, Mother Moon sent nightmares to my ancestors, which led them to his resting place. They discovered it and ordered us to stand guard, so that no foolish mortals would disturb the Mother's sleep. If it awakens, no one will survive. And you insist, Kefel's voice drips poison, that you do not know what you are dealing with, while we don't? You have just admitted, priestess, that your tribe has been loitering here for thousands of years, gradually becoming savage and dying out, simply because some ancient old man has bad dreams about eating a tainted squirrel? Mager, we don't need to fight the Arose tribe. They want peace for this land just as much as we do. You want peace, but how do you know that we are prepared to offer it? I still don't see why I should allow you to inside the tomb. Because there are so few of us left, there are less than a dozen like me in our tribe. One way or another, our generation will be the last to stand guard. Everyone knows this, but no one wants to say it out loud. Please, priestess, for Mother Moon, let the two-legged inside the tomb. There's no point in guarding the evil anymore. We can only hope to defeat it or die trying. Listen to me, Aerokra. The Cyclopses have already awakened. They are already lurking in the area. That means their leader isn't sleeping as peacefully as before. You guard this place shown to you in nightmares. But Desna, Mother Moon is a good goddess of dreams. It's not like her to send nightmares. It seems like something isn't right. A shadow of doubt rushes over the priestess's face. I think you just very politely suggested that my tribe has been guarding this land at an unthinkable cost for thousands of years based on false information. Or is it sheer fantasy? These are brazen words. In no way do we mean to insult you or tribe, Irokra. Please hear the reason in the idea, not the boldness. Please, Irokra, listen to my commander. If there's anyone in the world who can lead us against an ancient evil, it's Mager Varn. I'm not a sage, but I've learned one thing in my life. If a horrible danger is hiding in your cellar, the stupidest thing you can do is sit on the door and hope it never gets out. Somehow, amazingly, the priestess smiles. I know 1,000 beautiful songs from the old times. 1,000 more prayers and incantations. But this is the first time I sense so much force in such simple and unsophisticated words. Alright, Baron Varn. We'll follow you into the darkness, if that is what we must do. But first, we will clear the land of what remains of these daemon worshippers.
This will be quick.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Oh, more negative levels. Fun. There we go. Surprising, but hey. With a grim furrowness, Mager wipes his sword and sheaths it. It is done. More needless carnage for a noble cause. Maybe we should have made some use of the carnage and turned our swords against those who deserved it, Keffel sees, instead of siding with the humble fools who would be easy for us to control. You allied us with a wild horde, ready to leap to savagery over 1,000-year-old tales. You had better be ready when your centaurs strike us in the back when we go down into this tomb. I don't have the strength to argue, my friend. I'll just say I'm willing to rely on those who have guarded this land from threats to the best of their abilities, even if it's just because of 1,000-year-old tales. But I don't want to have anything to do with someone who has heard the same tales and still just waited for their chance to grab power and bring people to their knees. I'm glad we got rid of that filth. Isn't it time we figure out our plan and get moving? Let me dwell on this a little before the situation becomes irreversible. Mager shakes his head. Just think of it. A village which has for generations worshipped daemons and our ancient treasure, and a centaur tribe standing vigilant guard for hundreds of years. All on this tiny piece of land. And now we have come to uncover these secrets, which have waited for us here for 1,000 years, and see what is hidden behind the legends. We're done singing someone else's songs and ready to make our own. Keffel seems surprisingly nervous. Just to be clear, I must emphasize, I will hold the ritual, but the protective spell will not lift for half a day. We shall need to set guard and wait, and of course get some much needed rest. Before we venture down into the tomb, that is. I feel like the hero of a prophecy, or buffoonery. Well, better not waste time. This spell is so unusual, not like daemon forces at all, or a very ancient one. Well, get out of my way, you silly door. Alright.
At your service.
Okay.
We do it.
We should be able to rest for now, so yeah, let's do that. We'll rest down at the foot here. Hold on, I didn't even... You know what? It's fine, whatever. In the blackest hour of the night, the general awakes, feeling painfully lethargic. The darkness around is so thick that he can't even see his hand in front of his eyes. The world is silent. He can't even hear the sound of his companions breathing. Then suddenly, somewhere off and to the right. No, it's probably nothing. Now, off to the left, and up, and everywhere and around. Rustling, rustling, rustling. Let's listen. The sound is coming from all directions at once. Soft, disgusting, maddening. It evoked a legion of grave worms wriggling on a stone. Try to wake up. The general's fingers touch the cold stone. He tries to get up, but cannot. The ceiling is quite low. It, too, is cold stone, like the floor. and the walls that he can feel to the left and right. Each wall is only an arm's length. Rustling and realization. He's in a stone tomb, and the darkness around is not the night. It is a black darkness of the grave. Try to push against the lid of the tomb. The general gathers himself to push against the lid of his box, but cannot control his arms. His hands reach uncontrollably for his eyes, first touching with a strange, inquisitive interest, pressing slightly, pressing more, then the nails. The general hears himself scream. Magic, he realizes. This is a magical nightmare, imbued with Abaddon's magic. He need only wake up, and all of this will end. Abaddon? Huh. I see. I didn't even camp, now that I think about it. But I guess that don't matter. Oh, General, it doesn't look like you got much sleep. Alright, before I do open this gate, I'm going to quickly save. Because I might need it. But I'm going to quickly gather all the items. Well, Keffel, has your magic worked? It doesn't look like anything's changed. Yes, the gates will open in a moment or two. Be ready. Keep your weapons and spells at the ready. We don't know what awaits us inside. Do I have time to look around? Alright. Okay, well, let's quickly gather the items and then go from there. We're gonna need every little tidbits here, so let's grab what we can and move on. Although that said, I should probably sell first, because we should be able to talk with the security to at least sell our things before we move on, so we should quickly do that. I probably skipped. That's fine. Whatever. What are you saying about this? God. Let me load up. Hold on. I want to at least see this conversation. I shouldn't have skipped. My bad. Then again, this whole thing has been like a whole kebab. I've been... Yeah, I don't know. Good afternoon, Baron. Sir Keffel summoned me with a sending spell yesterday. I suppose right at the moment you were setting up camp. He asked that reinforcements and supplies be brought from Varnhold. I came as fast as I could. Ah, Keffel. Keen foresight as ever. Good job, Shirley. Good job. Shirley, report on the situation in Varnhold. Everything seems calm, Baron. The hosts are standing guard. No one is making any trouble. No sign of Cyclopses. Only it's stuffy, you know. I wish I could explain it better. Like a storm is building over the city. You should return. They need you there. We are here with the express aim of protecting the city. It's alright, Shirley. Wait for us here. Jack, Snake, and Keffel will go to check the supplies you've brought. You might need something for the expedition in the tomb. What were you saying about the city? What do you mean it's stuffy? If I could explain it better, I would. It's bad there, like something's going to happen. I talked to the people. Many are having nightmares, always the same. Always about tearing their own eyes out. Fun, isn't it? What was Willis Gunderson doing? He is hanging around about the tavern, writing and writing for days on end. He's been stranger than usual lately. Pale as a ghost, dark circles under his eyes. Like he hasn't slept for a few nights. Have any of the men come to you? Oh, no. Show me your supplies, Geordie. I don't need any men. Alright, price in descending order. I think we can just sell everything. We're going to need to sell absolutely all of the things we have here. We should be good. That's that. Sell these. We don't need a +1 rings of protection. Offer those. Done. How's our inventory looking? Eh. We could buy a bag of holding though. But I think we're going to need more rations more than anything. We can carry supplies. Or carry weight more than anything. But anyways. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's grab absolutely everything from loot here. And we'll sell that just to make as much coin as we can. Because this is going to be the last chance, I do believe, that we can actually use things here. Alright. Let's grab the stuff here. Just more conversation, nothing too special. Ah, ring of protection +2, nice. Grab that. Some gold, basically. All good, all useful, everything's good. Grab that. Grab these. At the very least, we're going to get a lot of gains from this. Although we're probably going to want to do some resting in the dungeon. Or at the very least getting some scrolls of restoration. I think that's going to be vital. But anyways, all of that and more probably once we get everything and we're good to go, basically. Let's grab the centaur stuff here. Before we do move on, let's quickly go to this side to grab that stuff here. Well, as fast as we feasibly can anyways. Kind of hard to do that when you're heavyweight. This is kind of why I have the companion, because it kind of hurts not having a companion to carry stuff for you.
I won't be halted.
Alright. Honestly, I could probably just have one person do this. Maybe. Let's see, who's fast? Jack is probably the fastest out of everybody. So... let's get everybody else back over to here, I guess. That'll make things a little easier on Jack as he's working. Okay, that's the loot here.
We do it my way.
Alrighty then. Overloaded and cannot travel, that's fine. Quickly grab this. Shift over to here for Henry. Then we can quickly sell everything here so we can quickly transport the gear. Quickly drop those off. Offer done. Now we can move Jack with some bit more haste to gather the more loot here, I guess.
I'm superior.
Oh. Hello. I wasn't exactly expecting a wolf, but okay. Alright, I guess rip.
This is not
Oh.
the end.
Well. Okay. Alright. That's not fine. Of course it's when I send those guys back. They all... I'm so miffed. Ah, jeez. Price and descending order. Everything goes. Alright. Well, you know what? I half expected this to be the situation. Whatever. Sell those, deal. Alright, let's first, before touching any other loot, let's go down and deal with that bloody wolf. I was not expecting a wolf of all things to be down there. That is annoying. Okay. Alright. Wait. There's the wolf. Alright.
I don't tolerate threats.
There we go. Good. That should make things a little easier. Not sure why the wolf is being so powerful, but okay. That was annoying. Just unexpected wolf, no less. That sucks. Oh well. Any other dangers I gotta be worried about? No. Okay.
I am never wrong.
Okay. We'll have you guys march over there. We'll have Jack handle the loot collection. Just wait for them to go over there, and then we can start collecting loot. Alright.
I won't be halted.
Alright, show me your supplies. Let's sell everything here. Alright, Jack moves on. Gather supplies here. Naturally. Okay, then he goes to collect all these, which he can easily sell without too much hassle, I don't think. Okay. Gather everything. Honestly, this probably is just the end of the stream, honestly. Because it's just going to be me collecting this, and we're going
It's time to act.
end off by entering into the place. So, probably not going to be too exciting. Well, unless you liked me doing this, quite literally. It's just a bunch of me transporting goods and hoping it works out. Okay, well anyways. Just get Jack to rush along. Get all the shenanigans. I really should have rested, but it's fine. Whatever. Collect those. What else we got? Got that. Nothing too special, though. We're now currently heavy load, but that's fine. Gather the centaur. Show me your supplies, sell all these, so we get to light load, or medium load rather. Oh, alright, there we go. Accidentally clicked my stream, but that's fine. Okay, we pick up you. And your sword. Nothing too special. Then we pick up the corpses here. Naturally like so. Yoinkity yoink. Okay. We'll go across from here and go do the circle around here. Grab. Got some items here. Corpse. Simple enough. And is there anything else, I think? No, not really. Just a bunch of potions, that sort of jazz. You know how I be. Grab that. Grab the corpse here. Grab... Oh, that's locked. Okay, so I actually have to pick it. Oh. That is going to require, Maker Varn, then. Jack will go over here, grab that. Alright. Sell all these. Maker Varn will go over here to get the loot from that chest. Jack, I will have you go over to this spare bit here to pick up on that. Assuming it's not locked. Collect that, collect this. Maker Varn returns back without too much hassle, I don't think. And we're basically done, I want to say? Unless there's loot here, which I don't think there is. Yeah. There's nothing. Okay. Now, before we sell that ring, it's a +2 ring of protection, so it's going to be a lot better than what we normally wear. I think we want to give that to Helga. And the other +1 ring we can sell, so... Alright. Sell the armor, sell the ring, sell all the miscellaneous gear. Alright. Price in descending order? A +4 Ghost Touch quarterstaff. That is expensive. Good gravy. I mean... It appears that we're only going to get +2 weapons or plus... Okay, so it appears the Flaming Short Sword is the best of the best here for gear. Alternatively is the Corrosive Scythe, which is ×4 critical. Then of course there is... Yeah, there's not much aside from those. There's like shock gear, but nothing too special beyond that. I mean, there is full plate, so there is some armor that we can potentially grab. Alright, let's see. +1 full plate. +1 half plate. Like we get... Alright, it's looking like we got some +4 gear now. For, belts and whatnot. Okay. Price in ascending order. Oh, we've got plenty of those scrolls. Okay, so let's get those scrolls. 30 lesser restorations. Let's get some actual restorations. Okay, 20. Okay. We've got a lot of Cure Light Wounds. We got a lot of Scrolls of Restoration. Let's see. Do I think I can get away with Cure Moderates? Probably not. Alright, well, let's get 29. And we're definitely going to need a Cure Light Wounds. That's a period. How's our Lesser Restorations looking? We got 15. We've got 20 actual restorations, which cures all temporary ability damage, and dispels temporary negative levels or 1 permanent. Okay. We don't have greater restoration, so that sucks, but honestly, I think this is the best choice. Alright. Well, with that, we've basically got ourselves covered for the most part. We should probably buy as many rations as we can. So we're gonna quickly buy all these rations, because... Well, let's get as many as we can. Yeah, we'll get 10. Okay. This is as many rations as we can muster, so that is unfortunate, but that is literally all we can do. But it's better than nothing. Let's open the gates. Well, Keffel? Well, I've already said this, so...
We're ready. Let's do this.
Has it really begun? Well, Torag bless you all in your deeds and ways. So long. Curity's last words are drowned out by a dull moan that rises over the area. The doors of the ancient dungeon slowly open, as if a huge creature is opening its maw. The path in front of you lies open. And hopefully with this I can save. Because, yeah. We're just gonna move over to here. And let's save. So, I think I'm gonna call it here. We are now in the Cyclops tomb, and probably the final bit of our short story. We're probably going to spend like 2 streams in here, I think, give or take, because I know of how dangerous this place can be, but otherwise we should be fine. But I digress. We shall get into that next time. For those of you on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification if you want to see more of my stuff. I stream daily. And if you want to catch my streams, you can come in on the Twitch link down below in the description. And you can find me at 3 to 7 MST time. And if you really want to support me, following is also appreciated. For those of you on Twitch, follows are always appreciated. The more follows I have, the more content I can give you guys. And yeah, honestly, if you guys enjoyed overall, like, every little bit is appreciated, and, you know, I'll always call you out if, you know, if you come into stream. But I digress. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I think there was more, but I've forgotten. Ah, well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care, everyone.